Today's model is a rare find. It's 4 bedrooms, 2 bathroom, and a 3-car garage. Let's have a look. Let's go. Hello and welcome to another episode of Orlando Home Show, where strategy matters, passion rules. And guys, today I am back in Winter Haven, and if you want to know more about Winter Haven, make sure to check out my other channel, Orlando Living with D, where I've done a video about the whole Winter Garden area. We have also done a lot of suburban. That's where I talk about school, hospital, shopping, dining. And today's beautiful house is 4 bedrooms, 2 bathroom, 3-car garage, and it's over 2,000 square foot. It's 2212 square foot on a 60 by 120 lot. And one thing that I want to point out is that it is, for the most part, I've done a 4 bedrooms, 3 bathroom, 2-car garage, 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms. So a 4 bedrooms, 2 bathroom and a 3-car garage is actually rare. You don't usually find a 4 bedrooms with a 3-car garage. Most of the time it is 2, and also the fact that this is all a single story on a 60 by 120 lot that gives you a lot of space to be able to build your own pool and then still have some yard space left is fantastic. So the first thing you're going to notice, you have this really nice big pad. You have a cemented pad that can easily put another 3 cars over here. On this side you have the 1-car bay garage with this nice coach light, which is included in the price. With this builder you get the end price, everything inclusive with all the upgrades and everything that you see. So you have this nice 2-car, and then you have this nice walkway, and I love that you have this nice covered areas. I probably would, if the HOA allows, probably screen this, but that's a matter of personal choice, and it also has to be approved by the HOA. Some will and some won't, so that is something to keep in mind. So let's go inside and check this beautiful house out. Hello and welcome to another beautiful house. Now guys, if this is your first time on my channel, please show me some love, press that thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel. I bring you 8+ models all throughout Central Florida, Orlando, Greater Orlando, Tampa, Tampa Bay, and now Ocala. And I bring you all this information. I give you the new models, and I've done over 400+ models, and for the most part, none of the model is repeated. For the most part, the only time I will have a model repeated is if it has some sort of a structural thing, like, sometimes a den is converted into a full bedroom or the dining area has been moved, then I will do that, because for me, walking through the whole house is more important than just looking around a piece of paper and saying, oh, this is how it looks. And with most builders, they're going to have like 10, 12 floor plans with 2 or 3 different elevations, but then they will only have 3 or 4 models that are repeated throughout their communities that are decorated. And for me, it's kind of really important that I'm able to kind of walk through this. So the first thing you're going to notice, you have the ceiling height of 8'8" with a nice front door. And look at the width of this. I'm standing right in the middle, and it's kind of a nice wide entrance. And the fact that this house is 4 bedrooms, 2 bathroom, and 3-car garage, all single story on a 60 by 120 lot. There is an HOA, which is about $69 a month. They are going to have 2 pools. One of them is done, another one is getting completed. You're going to also have an amenity center with the gym. So that is kind of really nice. You are in Winter Haven, so you are going to be about 45 minutes, 30 to 45 minutes out, but for your local stuff, like your local Walmart, Publix, everything is kind of built, and there's a lot of infrastructure that is kind of spilling from Davenport to Winter Haven, Haines City, Lake Alfred. So there's a lot of development coming. On top of a 4 and 2-car garage, you also have a den. Now, let me tell you what a definition of a den is. I love that you have this nice double door. It's right in the front with 2 big windows. One thing I want to point out is that with this builder, you get everything included. You have these blinds which are magnetic, because for the most part, if you remember, the old blinds used to be one of those ones that you're kind of pulling up and all that. I love that these are nice, and that is included. The price for this house is $413,495. So it is there. I would have loved if the builder would have more lights, because I personally prefer more lights in my living area, more lights in my master bedroom. So it's kind of nice. The good thing is as you walk in, the whole house opens up and your ceiling height right in your living room could be as high as 15 to 17 foot, and it makes the house even look more bigger. And this is why I tell you, square footage is important, but the most important thing is the flow of the house that you need to concentrate on. Of course, bedroom and bathroom, you really need to figure out, will that be enough for your family size? So that is something to look, but don't kind of get carried away on the, just don't get carried away in terms of the square footage, because I have done homes that are 5,000 plus square foot, but then you have a lot of dead space. So let me go ahead and take you to the garage, because I want to show you one thing that I do want to point out, because this is a builder's inventory, and with this specific model, they kind of painted your flooring. This is the only thing that you do have to pay extra if they do allow that. But for the most part, you will have the unfinished there, but you will get the garage opener for your 2-car bay, and for your other one, it will be wired, so you can easily get that done. I did that in my personal house. You also have the attic entrance over here, and this is a block construction with the frame inside. So this is a block construction home, and then you also have this ballast that kind of protects you so you don't kind of run into your own garage. Your irrigation system is inside. With some builders, you will have the irrigation system. Like when I build my house, my irrigation system or the control is right outside. And I kind of like that because, I have a lawn guy comes in, so it's kind of nice. So he has the access. He doesn't have to bug me. He comes in, he does his things, and he adjusts the water accordingly. And then as I come out, this whole thing kind of just opens up. Look at this, isn't that amazing? Now with this builder, everything is included. Your washer, your dryer, your refrigerator, your range hood, your microwave, your dishwasher, everything is included. And on top of that, you get the 42-inch cabinet with your microwave, which is kind of venting outside. This is a biggest pet peeve, and I talk about this in almost all of my videos because, for me personally speaking, with my culture and with the cuisine, we do use a lot of spices. And even if that wasn't the case, if you're cooking fish or something, you just don't want your house to be smelling. It may or may not be a big thing for you, but for me, it is good. And the other thing is that I love that these are soft touch clothes that they call it, including both your cabinets and your drawers. So they are nice soft touch. And then you also have a nice cabinet space right over here, your dishwasher, and this is a good size island, which kind of just opens up. You have this space right there. So this could be a nice, a coffee station or a bread station or whatever you want. And you have this nice closet space right there. So it really just have to make sense for you. And this is what I was talking about, the cathedral. Look at the ceiling height over here. Doesn't it make the whole house look a lot bigger? Now, this is a split floor plan where you have the master bedroom over there, you have a covered lanai, and then you have the secondary bedroom and the bathroom over there. But what I also want to point out is this area. Now, this is nice. This is a dining area, or this could be a private living area if you want. This could be whatever you want it to be, but it's kind of tucked away because some of the models that I've done with them, they just like especially on a 40-foot lot, or even one of the models that I did, which was similar to this, but a little bit more bigger. It was almost close to 2,500 square foot with a 5 bedrooms, 3 bathroom, and a den. And it was pretty similar to this. But what I love about that is that it had a theater room and then another room, which was a small room, but it could also be used as a den. The definition of a den is basically when you have just a window and the doors. If it has a closet, it is defined as a bedroom. So that is something to keep in mind. Right over here, you have your laundry, and it's nice that it's a little bit longer. You have a little bit more space right over here. You can always get the uppers later on if that's what you want to do. With this builder, everything is included. And you can't actually go to a design center and say, oh, I want this, because they have like 4 different series in terms of the interior package. So what I mean by that is that you're going to have like, okay, this one is white, and this one is a little creamish, and then this is the flooring, and all the other rooms are going to be carpet. The difference is going to be what color your countertop is, what color your cabinet and flooring is. So they have 4 different series, and the price is same. The only time the price will differ, and the price of this house is $413,495 at the time of the shoot. The price will differ $10,000 to $15,000 depending upon if it's a corner lot and you're getting a little more extra land. So that is something to keep in mind. Now, right over here is your secondary bedrooms. Let me go ahead and take you to one of the bedrooms. And because of the way the outside structure or the elevation is, most of the rooms have this nice open, like if you look at the ceiling, it's quite nice. It's almost 12 foot over here. It makes the room look even more bigger. But if you do want to know more about the exact size, because you want to figure it out, will it fit my furniture and stuff, put it in the comment below and I'll be happy to send you a floor plan. Right over here is your closet. Nothing extraordinary, but I love the fact that you have this solid doors. It's not the split door or the rolling door. And then right adjacent to it is the first secondary bathroom. The good thing that I want to mention to you is that you have this beautiful wave tiles that is included in the price, and it goes all the way up. So it's kind of nice. You have the MVP flooring all throughout, and then you have the undermount sink. They have another series on the 40 foot where you have the overmount sink. Your fixtures are a little bit better, so it's kind of nice. And then you also, right behind this door, have a little linen space right there. And then as I come around, you have this nice walkway that leads to your other 2 secondary bedrooms. So you over here, you have another bedroom. I want to stand in the corner, so kind of gives you a good idea of the depth. I love the fact that the ceiling, because usually your ceiling height is going to be 8'8" or 9'4". And with some builders, they will give you an option with the 8'8" that you can raise, especially with Miranda Homes. They give you an option. You can start with 8'8", and if you want a 9'4", you just have to pay a little bit more. With some builders, it's like with DR Horton Lennar, your ceiling height is 9'4". In most of their models, with some builders, it's a different story. In their 2-story product, your ceiling height is 8'8" and 8". And with some builders, it's just 9'4" and 9. And this is the information that you really need to know, because you know, the ceiling height does matter, because it kind of makes the house look a little bit more bigger than what actually it is. So that is something to consider when you are looking to buy and build a house specifically. So you also have your closet space right there. Nothing special about that. It's just that you have this nice solid door. And then right over here is your 3rd bedroom, which kind of goes around. It's a little bit bigger than the other one. You have your blinds, as I mentioned. Now, the HOA in this community is $69. There is a CDD, and a CDD for a 60-foot lot homes is $199 a month. Now, with CDD, I do want you to understand, CDD is basically a tax that you have to pay on top of your property tax, and it's basically for the infrastructure. With some builders, they will have that CDD paid up front, and with some builders, they will not have that, and you have to pay extra. And in that cases, your base prices or your price of the house is a little bit lower compared to the ones where the builder has paid. At the end of the day, you as a consumer is still paying for it. So it really kind of depends. And the good thing with the builder, at the time of the shoot, they are buying your rate down to 5.375 and giving you up to 6% towards your closing cost and prepaid. That will take care of pretty much all your closing cost. While at the time of the shoot, the rate is anywhere between 6.5% to 7%. And if you get all that, they're just making it affordable. And as a real estate agent showing a lot of properties and selling a lot of brand new homes, I know what one builder is able to do compared to another one. And this is where our knowledge and us being present, so I know what inventory homes are out there, because this is where you're going to get the best possible deal. So please keep that in mind. And if you are timing the market, I don't think that's the right strategy, but whatever works for you. But I personally do not think that is the right strategy, because when the rates go down, a lot of people are going to come on the market, and we're going to find ourselves in that same situation where we have less homes, more buyers, and the rates are down, so the affordability is high. So they're not going to do much. So that is something to keep in mind. You also have your closet space right over here. And then let me go ahead and take you and show you the outside area, because you have a nice covered lanai area that is included in the price. You do not have to pay anything extra for it. So I'm going to go through my living area right here. And look at the space again, this is really nice. For me personally, I love when you have a house as big as this and it just kind of opens up. Let me go ahead and take you outside and look at this. This is your covered lanai area that you can always get this, like you can have the door and you can have it screened if that's what you want. For the most part, HOA will allow you to do that. However, if you want to do the front one, that is something that you do have to let them know. And for the most part, you are allowed. For the front, it really depends what they have in their HOA bylaws. Not everybody would want to do that, so it kind of really depends. And once the HOA is given to the owners, once the community is kind of all done over 90%, they'll give that to the owners, and they have the power to change the rules if they want to. So little things like this does matter. So I do want you to know that you are aware of it. And then you also have your lot that goes all the way till that point, and you have so much space. Like imagine you can build a really nice size pool here and then still have a lot of space for yourself. So this is a really nice community. There is a lot of development that is coming to this area. So what's actually happening is that everything is spilling from like Kissimmee into Davenport, and then from Davenport into the other. So this whole area, this whole corridor is just exploding with all the growth that's coming to it. Now this is the master bedroom, and look at the size of this master bedroom. Isn't that nice? And it would have been great, but I just love, if you look at the way they design it, every single room has taller ceiling than your standard 9.4 or 8.8, which is nice because it does make it look a lot bigger. And then you have your master bathroom over here with this beautiful quartz included in the price with the undermount sink. You have your cabinets, your MVP flooring, and then right over here is your closet space. It's a nice size closet space, so it's really nice that you have that. And it kind of goes a little bit over here. I would definitely go to custom closet, or if you are handy, maybe you want to kind of, just go to IKEA and do a few things. So that would be really nice. And then right over here, you also have like a, towel closet or linen closet, whatever you want to call. And this is how your master bathroom is going to be. So you have the glass door. I would have loved it. It's good that they have the light. I would have loved a rain shower, but hey, that's just me. But I love these wave tiles, and I love the fact that they went all the way up. I used to mention this a lot in my older videos. If you haven't watch that, and it looks like maybe some builders are watching my videos and listening to the suggestion, so that's good to know. And then you have your water closet with a privacy door, which is kind of nice. Let me know what you think of this specific floor plan. Again, I just want you to know that this is a great community. There's a lot of development that's coming. Your rate is 5.375 that the builder will buy down as long as you use their preferred lender. So that is something to keep in mind. This is a 1-story, 4 bedrooms, 2 bathroom, 3-car garage, which is a rare find. I don't see that on a single story. There is a CDD, which is about $199 a month. Your HOA is 69 with 2 pools. They're going to 2 cabana style pool. You also have an amenity center that is going to have a gym. And guys, choosing the right agent is super, super important. So when you are doing your research and you want to know more, please make sure to check out the agents that you are reaching out to. Check our reviews, go on Google and check us out. When you give us a call, you'll be talking to somebody on my team. Their job is to get the information and connect you to the right agent, whether that be me or anybody else from my team. And we want to do a Zoom call with you. We want to make sure that we understand what your needs are. Hey, is being closer to a hospital is more important than being in an area where they have much better schools. What is that you can afford? What are the best possible deals on inventory? Because that's where you're going to get the best bang for your buck. If you're going to build it from scratch, or the builder already owns the lot, so they're not going to discount it that much. And they cannot buy the rate down because it's going to be different by the time you close on it, and it could take 9 to 12 months. So that is something to keep in mind. Our industry is also going through a lot of changes. If you haven't heard, you probably would find out sooner than later that now, because of the settlement, you need to have a buyer broker agreement signed up front so that agent can represent you, which is, I believe, is a good thing because you are now working with an agent that is looking out for you, working with you, and the agent is also aware that they're working with a client that is going to be working with them instead of having 5 different agents looking around and whatnot. I have always conducted my business in such a way because I want to be committed to you as you are committed to us. And we do give you a lot of information. If you haven't checked other of my social media presence, please go ahead and check us out. Orlando Home Show, Orlando Home Show in Espanol. Check us out on Instagram, TikTok. We are bringing you a lot of information. We want to be the knowledge broker to give you the information so you can make the right decisions. We are here to help and serve you. Until the next video, thank you for watching. Bye for now.